everyone, welcome back to the field art. Today we will be making this beautiful tray along with two bowls. So let's get started. For this project, we would need this rectangle mold, 5-inch round mold, resin and hardener from chemic sole, which is 2:1, means for every 2 grams resin needs 1 gram of hardener. Pearl white pigment, which is in solid form, dark green pigment, which is in liquid form, gold flakes and metal handles. Okay, so before starting the project, first we would be cleaning both of these molds using sellotape. This is required to remove any leftover resin from previous project and any other unwanted particles. So let's take the resin mix. How much resin you should take totally depends on the thickness you want for your final piece. So here we are taking total 240 grams of resin mix to make 2 bowls and a tray with 4 mm thickness. This means 160 grams resin and 80 grams hardener, as it is a 2:1 resin from chemics. Make sure to mix it well for some time. Make sure you take the resin for bowls and tray together and make the color for both together. With resin color mixing, depending upon the quantity of the pigment we add, the shades get lighter and darker. So to avoid such color shade difference, we must take it and make it together. Okay, so resin mix is ready. We are going to divide our 240 grams resin into 3 parts. First for center having gold flecks with no pigment, second for border with white pigment, and third for remaining part with dark green pigment. So first let's use gold flecks to make center part. Similarly, adding our white solid pigment, mixing it thoroughly. Maximum part of our tray set has dark green shade. So at least we need 2/3 of resin from our total 240 grams for this dark green area. Taking the same, all pigments are done. Finally, I can say the words let's pour. First pouring the gold flecks one in center, adding more to have a reasonable size. Now the white one at the border, add slowly. I have increased this speed in editing. It's better to add the resin slowly to have a better idea regarding how much to add more. Would wait for some time to let it settle a little. Okay, so now the final part. We would start adding our dark green one in the remaining area. Again some settling time, adding a little to complete the remaining. Now observe the magic here when colors get mixed. Using bubble spray to kill the unwanted bubbles. Would try to give some design which is not necessary, but I am just giving. Actually, resin has its own way of doing things. Whatever designs or shape we give post drying, it does not always stay same. However, it's better to give some kind of pattern to avoid simple look. Now we would add the metal handles one by one. Make sure it is rightly placed. Move a little if you feel so. Done! Our tray business is over now. Time to get the same thing done for bowls. Following same set of colors and design to achieve the same look for our bowls as our tray. I am not showing the second bowl process as it is exactly the same. Now first layer is done. We would not touch the tray for next 24 hours. However, we would be surely coming back to this bowl in 12 hours to give it a desired shape. Remember to give the desired shape when resin is half dried. For different type and brand resin, this waiting time can be less also. We would use this steel bowl to give the desired bowl shape. Add plastic in between so that detaching the final resin piece from steel bowl becomes smoother. Slowly, we would add some heavy weight here and we would keep it like this for next 12 hours so that it can fully dry. Okay, so we are back after 12 hours. We would first take this bowl out, and as we know, it takes 10 to 15 days in general for resin to dry 100% and become a permanent material thing. Time for tray, let's do it. The thickness we achieve here is around 4.5 mm, which is little less compared to the standard thickness of the tray. Anyway, our tray is done and bowls are also done. If you are okay with this thickness of 4 mm, no need to do anything. However, I am just adding one more layer to achieve the thickness of around 7 mm. This time we are pouring 102 grams of total resin mix, meaning resin 68 grams and hardener 34 grams. We are not taking any pigment. It's simply resin for top layer now. Simple and transparent. Spreading and done. We would keep it to dry for next 24 and we are done here. I just love the outcome. Hope you learned something. Thanks for watching the field. See you in the next video. Bye bye.